Welcome to My Normal Life ? My channel in which I talk about products that I use in the home and in the garden and the yard, etc., etc. So I wanted to talk about today is a pole chainsaw. I originally purchased one that had a battery at the end, but it was pretty flimsy and didn't work out as I expected. So I decided not to even do a review of it, and not to waste my time and your time. So I decided to buy something that was, instead of battery powered, actually powered by an electric cord. Since I'm basically going to be using it in my backyard, front yard, and I have plenty of extension cords, you know, good high quality extension cords, thick, fat, that can carry a lot of juice extension cords. So no problem. I don't have an estate. I don't have a big 5A, 10, 20, 100 acre ranch in which I need the portable chainsaw. And even then, if I had that kind of money and that kind of an estate, I'd get something a little bit better. This is, I think about $85, 80 bucks. I would spend about $500 and get something really good that's actually made of metal and designed for intensive use. This is designed for light use, you know, a couple times a year, 2-3 times a year, maybe 4 times a year for maybe a few hours, and that's about it. That's it. That's it, because it's made out of plastic. It's not made out of metal, okay? It doesn't have metal, a lot of metal parts, other than the chain, which helps. What I like about this one, I'll tell you what I like straight up, is the fact that it's powerful, it has a lot of RPMs, and it has this blade here. This is the DekoPro. Again, it's has a little, you plug it in here in your extension cord and you call it good. And you have a little area here where you stick the extension cord in and lock it up here so it doesn't cause you any issues. What I like is that this is metal right here. This is metal. And this is a little guard here. And it has automatic oiler. Again, it has an automatic oiler right there, right here. And the chain moves around pretty fast. Some of these more budget, $150, chainsaws, these pole chainsaws, maybe go 1,700, RPM, 2,000 RPM. This one goes several times faster, a lot faster. So, and what I also like is that this part right here, I can chop going up, I can chop going down. The other, the ones with the batteries, they have like a little guard right here, and you can't go up really easily and, undercut it and then cut it from the top, and then the branch breaks off more readily. So this one I like quite a bit. Again, this is where you put the oil. They give you some free oil, which is very nice, and it's relatively light, and it's essentially 2 parts here. This part right here is the power, and this is the chainsaw. So if you want to take this apart and make it a pole saw, you just press this little button right here, And by the way, I'm going to show you some of me. I'm going to be going outside in the yard, showing you some of the limbs I'm going to be cutting. I'm not going to be cutting it today. My wife wants to do some of the trimming, so maybe this weekend, if the weather cooperates. Oh, I forgot. We're going to Wurstfest in New Braunfels this weekend. Maybe next weekend I'll shoot some video, and maybe Sunday or Saturday or Sunday or something like that. So you press this little button here, and it disengages, and then it comes into 2 parts. See, and this is the part that plugs in the wall, and this is your head. Okay, so what you do with this is connect it to a pole, and here's the pole. I'm going to show you the pole first before I go over there. There's a pole right here. Okay, pole, and of course it extends. Let me put it on the ground. It goes about 9 feet, and it goes up and up and up. Keeps on going up. It's pretty sturdy. Again, in my studio space, my high-end, stands that I have stored away right now, I'm using my cheap stands. These parts right here where you tighten the, the rod or the stand is metal. Metal, 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 everything's metal, but this is metal, but this is plastic. So again, it's designed for light duty use. If you want to start a business doing tree trimming, this is not the unit for you unless you don't mind replacing it after a few weeks. And so there it goes right there. Let me put it right here. Let me put it right here. Press this down. And here we go. Easy squeeze here. There it goes. And then this little lever here locks it in place. So there you are. Again, cut the branch from above, cut the branch from the top. And again, this has a 10-inch blade, which is a good size blade. Again, it goes very fast. So it's a big blade and it goes fast. And on the other side, let me go around the other side. Oh, let me put the, so I don't destroy my carpet and floors. Put this on there, the blade protector. And there we go. Ooh, let me slide it over here. And now we have this other section. Again, in a few seconds here, I'm going to show you outside some of the trees I'm going to be trimming. Once my wife and I get back from, Worst Fest over there in New Braunfels, Texas. And we're going to, maybe we'll have time on Monday, because Monday we'll be back for sure. So this just slides like that. And there it goes. Let me go over my lights and stand over here. Oops, I apologize. Let me put that down there and show you what it looks like. So when you're using this, you have a button right here. You have to press that down before you press this part down. So press this down, press that down, and you have a bit of safety so you don't accidentally saw off a limb. That would be terrible, sawing off a limb. There you go. So I'll just leave it right here for right now. Maybe not. Let me move it up over here. Let me show you outside and some of the limbs I have to work on. Basically, I have a garage which has a lot of limbs hitting my metal roof, and then I have a good size, what some people would call a specimen tree, and it has a lot of dead, little branches I have to trim. So I'll show you some of the limbs I need to trim in the upcoming days, maybe weeks. We'll see how it works out. So let's get to that video outside. So here are some of the dead branches I got to get rid of. I got a lot of dead branches. I'll probably chop once, chop twice, chop 3, chop 4 times. And again, I have a nice little tree right here. I like this tree quite a bit. And I have quite a few dead branches. And over my garage are quite a few branches too, so I have to chop them off. What I'll probably do is chop piece at a time, so it does not a big old thump. And I have a metal roof, and I don't want my metal roof to get damaged. And over there. So, thanks for watching my video. I just wanted to tell you that it came with some, some bar oil, some chain oil. Came with, let me put that there. And it came with 2 of these. So you get 2 tools which are required to adjust the tension for the chain. And it came with a manual. And by the way, let me just note this to you folks. When I received it today from the folks Amazon, this unit was just thrown in a box. It had a gigantic gouge in it, and I don't know if I'm missing some parts, but this survived quite well. I guess the folks at DekoPro say, hey, we just throw it in a box, just send it to them. It'll do okay. It's sturdily built. And it was it is sturdily built. Some other chainsaws might have broken or fallen apart because I just shook the box and you could hear little rattling sounds. And there's a big old gouge in the side, big old hole about this big. Thank you very much. I think DekoPro should do a tiny bit better packaging. Just wrap it up a little bit. Just wrap it up a little bit. Just make people feel better that it's not going to come totally trash. But again, this is a sturdy unit, and it shouldn't fall apart like some of those other ones that are battery powered. And those things, a little bit ridiculous. They're always saying that you can do this, you can do that, you can do that, but they're cheaply built and not designed for home improvement and modest jobs around the house. Again, there are units that are $500 that are designed with batteries that are absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I know the one by Oregon, the people that make the blades and the chains, the chains and the saw blades, stuff like that. They make a very nice top of the line unit for about $500. You should get one. You should get two of those. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your kind and friendly comments below, abajo. And don't forget to check out my Amazon affiliate page below information. I'm going to leave links to this DekoPro, pole chainsaw, again, in the description in case you want to buy one. I'm going to be doing another video, hopefully, again, like I said earlier, and then I said earlier before that, and again, I said it before that. I'm rather redundant. I apologize. I'm going to be doing a review of this. I'm actually going to show, some action shots of me sawing tree limbs, and maybe my wife sawing tree limbs. Don't forget, my wife's 70 and I'm 73. If we can do it, you can do it too. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to ring the bell for future notifications. This has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. I have a little house here that I need to trim some tree limbs that are above my garage and around the yard and stuff. I'm going to be trimming them with this little DekoPro. Hope you liked the video. Gracias. Adios. Again, ring the bell for future notifications. Bye-bye.